The following program is rated BB28. It contains strong language, sexual situations, awesomeness, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences. Listener indiscretions are advised.
Welcome to our Bliss Bringers podcast. The materials we cover encourage adults of all ages, nationalities, and sexualities to open up and embrace their wildest desires and blissful pleasures. You won't find medical advice here, just our personal experiences following the journey of sexual evolution and education in sizzling fun topics that were definitely not taught to us in school, but have wickedly blossomed into reality. We discuss adventures in ethical non-monogamy, kinks and fetishes, exotic places to visit, sexy events, workshops, and tips. Allow us to seduce you into embarking on new adventures where each day you ask yourself, what's your pleasure?
Thanks again for downloading and letting us in your ears. In this episode, we visit and review a hotel takeover called Valentines in Niagara. We demo the 15-minute orgasm, and we interview random victims, Bliss Bringer style. Enjoy.
My name's Candy.
And what do you plan on doing here?
Something about 15-minute orgasm. I'm not sure if that's going to take us 15 minutes to get to the orgasm, 15 minutes of a complete orgasm.
Or somewhere in between.
Yes, maybe from beginning to finish, right.
Okay. So you haven't done this before?
I haven't been into this class before. I've had an orgasm before, yes.
Yes, good job.
Good.
Okay, Mary, what are you doing here?
I'm having a lot of fun. I enjoyed somebody flogging me and then running their hands up my arms and back with the bristly gloves. It was great.
Yeah, that might have been somebody from our gang, I think.
It was somebody from your gang, yes.
All right. Who are you and what are you doing here?
My name is B. I came to fuck.
You came to fuck. Okay. In this session?
Why not? Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Alrighty. What have you been up to so far besides fuck, fuck, fuck?
Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And eat, eat, eat.
That's all you do. Alrighty. So you're here for the 15-minute orgasm?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes, I'm hoping for 1 minute orgasm.
For 1 minute orgasm. Do you have issues orgasming?
No.
We're going to try. I'm going to do my best, sir.
It's hard work, but somebody's got to do it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'd say good luck. And
We need good luck,
Yes.
yeah?
And fuck, fuck, fuck.
And we're going to fuck, fuck, fuck.
Alrighty. Who are you and what have you been up to here?
I'm Jean.
I'm Gord.
What have we been up to? Everything and anything?
Meeting new people.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Experiencing new things? Yeah.
What kind of new things?
Like this?
It's Jean's first time here, so
My first time.
being a real trooper in a sport. First time coming to an event like this.
Oh, have you played with others before?
No.
No.
Fresh meat!
No, get out of here. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Awesome. We had a great time last night.
And you feel
Fantastic.
comfortable?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. And you're looking forward to the 15-minute orgasm?
Absolutely.
It's the only reason we came this whole weekend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a great time. Nothing, no shock factor, nothing like that. We're having a great time, hey? Yeah. Well,
Congrats.
people, awesome people, awesome people. Yeah, it's great. We're having a great
The
time.
only bad part is the guys that walk around with the pink microphones and bug you.
Yeah.
Who likes orgasms? We do. Who likes pleasing their partner? Okay. Yeah, we win. You all, everybody wins. Okay, so now that we have that settled, the captain and I, we discovered the 15-minute orgasm about a year ago. We were looking, actually, we wanted to explore Tantra, but it seemed too complicated. We started reading up on it, like, oh my God. So I had been reading The 4-Hour Body by Tim Ferriss, and he has a chapter on the female orgasm. And he outlines this technique, the 15-minute orgasm, which was very contained and easy to learn, and it didn't take a lot of background. So we had just started the Bliss Bringers podcast, and one of the segments is the Luscious Lab, where we try out new techniques and toys and stuff like that. And so we decided to start our exploration of the 15-minute orgasm as our lab experiment. So we were doing it for science. And we've had great results with it just in terms of deepening our connection, which is really what it's all about. It's also called orgasmic meditation. And it's a different kind of orgasms. Captain's going to walk you through getting into the position and what to do. It's external, so avoid the temptation to start fingering your partner. Women, avoid the temptation to grab his hand and start trying to finger you. You might get a little aroused. You might feel yourself wanting more than this feels like it's giving you during the 15 minutes. You can get more later. But
so wait when you're fucking until after 15 minutes.
Try to stick with the practice, which is going to be basically, he'll explain 15 minutes of very slow, soft clitoral stimulation in one particular segment of the clitoris.
Okay, yeah. And I think what to remember is there is no goal here. So I go into a meditative state in where I am strictly the pendulum with the forefinger, and that's all I am doing. And you're going to be really happy with the connection that you're going to experience doing that. And your partner can say faster or slower. So you might have to remind yourself, wait a minute, I'm just here to provide the pendulum, the rhythm of the pendulum. Now that's pretty easy, right, for 15 minutes. And the nice thing is we will set a timer, so you don't have to think, when is the 15 minutes going to be up? Because the timer will go off and it will be up. Because your mind will say,
like 5 more minutes and 5 more minutes.
No, you can't. The more you practice that, and more you practice to maintain that 15 minutes, the more you will achieve the goal of a goalless connection with your partner.
So, and we're actually going to be doing it for 15 minutes.
Do it.
Everybody in the room here who's set up with their nest. So it's going to be a quiet.
Is it okay to orgasm during the practice?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
It's
You
okay.
can do whatever you want.
And
you orgasm.
Not only is it accepted, it's encouraged.
I find
No, it's not encouraged. That's what we're trying to say. It's goalless.
I find
That's
if
really
I
important.
have one of those climactic orgasms, I cannot continue with.
Right. It's like, no touch.
Yeah. So the kind of orgasm that you can sustain is going to be much more subtle. It's like more like lighter spasms. Okay, so I think everyone wants to get down to.
We're going to get to position. You are going to sit on the pillows.
Women
Guy, take off your bottoms for the women.
The women?
You want to
At
expose
least your
yourself. At least your bottoms, yeah. I am going to sit on these pillows, and then this leg is going over her body. She is open to the butterfly position. What you do is you ground the inner thigh of your partner, and it's just basically a touch and a little bit of a squeeze, and that is called grounding, because there will be some electricity going between you. So now you're going to take your left hand, or your right hand if you're left-handed. That's right, so you're cupping the butt. Then you're going to take your thumb, and you're going to separate her lips. Just nicely place it there. The lube has been poured. I'm going to take the palm of my hand, place it on the clitoral hood, and slide it back a bit with my palm. And my forefinger is going to come up the middle of the opening and the lips, and I'm going to come right up to the 12 o'clock on clit. So now you're going to go to the 1 o'clock. So now I'm going to start rubbing nice and wet. And I am now rubbing in the pendulum position. That's the start time. It's at the 1 o'clock, and it's very slowly. And if your partner wants it a little harder, or a little slower, or a little faster, they can say so very softly. Partners, you're only laying back and receiving. We're going to go quiet here, and I am simply moving my finger in the pendulum motion on the 1 o'clock. I don't know if anyone else felt that was doing the exercise, but I don't know if you fed off of the other energy in the room. But there was a lot of good energy in this room. Okay, that was a huge success. As far as I'm concerned, I know I've had a hard on. It was really, I connected with other people in the room too. It was really nice. I want to say, you guys were great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like, serious, this is a really good group.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
What did you think about it?
Love it.
How was that for you guys?
It was orgasmic. It was fantastic. I've had it before, though. Yeah.
Orgasm. Not this, but this is totally different. It was incredible. Yeah, for me it was different because I always had a certain ways that I worked the sexuality and have an orgasm, but this was totally different, but yet the same level. Different, but I could sense the same level of intensity that you normally would have.
Yeah. I second that. It was awesome. Yes. How did we look? Okay, good. That's all that matters.
It is that it was working, but I know that that's not the focus on it. It just was. I was noticing that I was having a reaction from her that was positive. So it felt good doing it.
And it was different than other orgasms, or?
Yeah, it was just not as intense, but kind of drawn out, but longer and, yeah, relaxing.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm so used to when I start to actually climax or even reach that roller coaster height, I couldn't stay down. I felt my hips actually rising, and I had to keep pushing myself down. I was actually kind of curious to find out how many people actually did use their lube, because I found that the more he kept stimulating me, I kept staying wet.
So we are here in the playroom at Valentines in Niagara, and we just finished doing the workshop on the 15-minute orgasm. And what did you think, Captain?
Oh, man, what an experience. How many people would you say that we had in this room? 35 to 40 people. Anyway, it was really good. It was really a success, and I really enjoyed the energy off the other couples. You could hear them having their experience, and everyone was silent. It was very quiet.
People really got into it. They went inward, they focused, they followed the instructions. I was surprised more people didn't say fuck the rules and just do whatever they wanted. People were really into learning the practice.
It was intense. There was a lot of energy that was just really intense. It was exciting to watch the bodies. The body language, the facial expressions, the eyes, and most importantly, how the men were concentrating. Many of them had their eyes closed, and they were concentrating, and it was really, really exciting to see the men tending to them, and it was really nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, I think, and watching this. And I was telling her, how many times do you see this? When you had 20 people or something on the floor doing this to each other, you don't get to see that often. It was interesting being able to experience that, being able to help people out in a small way. It's very memorable.
Did you get the impression that people were doing their best to get into it, really wanted to learn it?
I think so. I think people were there to learn, that they were doing their best. Some needed a little bit of guidance.
So I think it's really helpful to demonstrate to the men the softness. So I would walk up and I would touch the inner part of their arm, which is very sensitive, and I would rub my fingertip back and forth in that rhythmic motion they should be doing to the 1 o'clock outside the clit. I wanted to show them, and so I would get them into the motion by rubbing on their arm and speaking softly to them, just really softly. And I described it as a butterfly kiss.
I saw a lot of women afterwards, the enjoyment on their face, the experience, and I heard a lot of women have the experience. That was good.
I think next time, though, maybe I need to say more about what the women should expect, because some of them thought they weren't supposed to have an orgasm.
But
it's not against the rules or anything.
Yeah, maybe you did say that, but maybe say it a little bit more, right?
And that the 15-minute orgasm, the prolonged one, is a bit different. But I did say that. It's not like a climax. But
yeah. Did you have your big one?
No.
But you had the spasms.
Yes, I had the usual
You've had quite
spasms.
a few, though, in the last day and a half.
Yeah.
Those are good. I think, from the overall experience, for me, being able to watch everybody was sexy and hot. I thought that was really great. And then I love seeing the connection. At a swinger party, we all think, it's fucking everybody and everybody else other than your partner. But these were all significant partners, and they were into themselves. The nest made their own little home. and the women just laid back and allowed the men to service and worship them and give them pleasure. I thought that was hot.
A couple times I was a bit distracted. At one time I wanted to pick up the phone and look at the timer and see how much time
Wow.
was left.
It's funny because in the last couple minutes, so did I. Which was odd because I don't normally.
We must have all come
Well,
in.
because we're with a whole group and we're a little bit concerned about the entire group.
I was worried
Right.
that maybe people
Yeah,
were
I
getting
would
bored
lose
by
their
now.
focus,
Or...
and you know what? It's about time for this to be over, is what I
wonder
thought.
when we
And that
demo
was a
it-
couple minutes before it went off.
Maybe when we demo
No, not
it,
5. Oh, God, that would have been a long time.
maybe
No,
when we
1
demo, we
minute
should
to
do
1
it
and a
for
half.
10 minutes instead of
It's
15.
a 15-minute orgasm.
That's
You
right.
can't- I thought of that.
You can't speed up the orgasm.
You can't speed up the 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes
15
for a
minutes
reason.
is 15 minutes.
minute orgasm in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, any final words?
Is it nap time yet?
Oh, God, I know we were up till 3 a.m.
3.
All of us.
It was 4 something.
No, it was
Well,
not.
it was 4 something for me by the time I got down.
And what were you doing until 4 a.m.?
No, we were all together. We were all together.
We weren't with you till 4.
No, with the other couple. Yeah.
Oh, you met another couple.
Till 4 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, we did. We brought them home. And
She lured them in with the walk.
Oh, yeah.
Walk and talk.
Yeah, I did. I don't know how that happened.
What was the question you whispered in his ear?
Oh, what do you think I said? I said, do you want to fuck me?
Oh my God, did Professor really ask that?
Kind of direct. And that's when he got a hard on. Yeah.
We saw that. His legs went wide open and his eyes went wide open. I think he liked it.
Quite expecting that.
Well,
Because I look so innocent.
No, right. But didn't you say on the dance floor that he said, my wife likes watching me?
Yes, he said, my wife likes watching me with other women. And I said, oh, well, my husband likes watching me.
Did you notice us subtly slithering away quietly?
I noticed that you were gone, so I didn't even notice you slither away.
We figured you were going to close the deal, and so we wanted to delicately extradite ourselves out of that moment.
I was getting coaching from the peanut gallery. The captain was like moving his eyes, going.
I was telling her to. I was telling her to straddle him with the walk.
Well, I was a little shy. You
Well,
know?
I know that's why you needed some help, but I'm there for it.
Yeah. So then, when we were walking back to the room, Captain and his wife were walking ahead of us, arm in arm. We're like, "What? Were they going to get popcorn or something?"
Because they were going to watch you guys.
Yeah, we set up our chairs. We set up our chairs. She put her legs over mine. So we were touching each other and stimulating each other that way, but we watched. It was hot.
Then you participated.
Then we participated. Oh, yeah, he liked that.
Yes, he did.
He liked that.
Yeah.
Well, how did you guys participate?
Where T was sucking my cock and he was fucking her.
Meow.
Like that.
Yeah,
he really liked it. Yeah, and we were talking
really
dirty.
liked
We were.
Oh
Talking,
yes,
yeah.
they liked that.
They liked that.
They're like, oh, they
talking dirty. Whoa. She was enjoying every minute of it. It was hot. We really enjoyed it.
It was hot. They're young.
I think she said 32, 33, something like that. They're very happy. They love the lifestyle.
Did they say how long they've been in?
They
years.
did, I think.
2
Yeah,
years.
a couple years.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Andre, and I'm following my wife, getting kinky.
I'm Julie, trying new things. I was in a dungeon last night.
Okay, tell us more.
Oh, she enjoyed this.
He can talk too, you know. I don't have to be the only one.
She actually enjoyed this. I'm surprised. I've been married 15 years now, and I didn't expect to see what I saw last night.
And what did you see exactly?
Well, she got flogged, spanked. I have no idea. A couple of other things that I was just in awe.
And what all happened to you, actually?
Well, I got punished myself. I thought I had no pain tolerance, but I found a zone yesterday, which I've never found before, and I was kind of surprised.
So you were in subspace?
If that's what you call it, yes, I was.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
I'm Chrissy, and I'm doing whatever I want.
Okay, and what does that entail in explicit detail?
Explicitly, it would be to be doing him and teasing all the rest.
Excellent. What's the naughtiest thing you've done so far?
Him.
Okay. So who are you?
I'm Sandra.
And what have you been up to this weekend?
It's my husband's birthday. I'm setting up his birthday celebration.
Congratulations.
Yay.
And what naughty things have you done so far?
Oh, what naughty things. Well, you know, so many to pick with the feet pointed towards the ceiling, body shots, all sorts of lovely, lovely things.
Excellent, excellent. Carry on.
Thank you.
What's your name and what have you done so far?
James, and I have had my face buried in quite a few pussies so far.
Well, we need exact details.
They were shaved, that's all I could think of, and delicious.
Okay, do you remember which bodies they were attached to?
That I couldn't tell you, no.
Okay, good job. Who are you and what naughty things have you done so far?
Oh, my name is Nikki.
And besides herding fish, what do you do?
What do I do here? Well, surprisingly, I have had somebody that not quite my type totally ravage me last night. And totally
How did that happen?
By surprise, and it was very,
He took
very
you by
nice.
surprise.
He did, definitely. So it was very good. That's my
Awesome.
biggest confession so far.
So that's about 10 spankings, so we'll administer those later.
Yes, possibly.
And what are you looking forward to this weekend?
Experience as many people as I can and try the playroom. We missed the playroom last year.
Any room is a playroom if you play, right?
That's right.
What's with the fish?
Oh, it's supposed to be an under the sea.
Oh, I get...
Dark under the sea. So we normally have the black lights on.
And you have the over-the-door restraints here?
Yes, we do.
That's interesting. I never hung somebody outside my door.
Yes.
You get them all hot and bothered and blindfolded, and then you hang them outside the door.
That's right. You hang them out to show everybody.
That's not naughty, that's cruel. You're evil.
But you'll come back. It's just a little bit of teasing.
I'll be back soon for your spankings, okay?
Awesome. Thanks. I will see you then.
Who are you and what naughty things have you been up to this weekend?
My name is Rick, and last night I found myself in the middle of a fivesome. 3 girls, 2 guys.
And how did that work out for you?
I think I was too drunk, so not as good as I would have hoped.
Oh, okay. Are you going to plan a replay?
I hope so.
Are you having fun so far?
Absolutely.
Carry on. Who are you?
My name is Angela. He came in my face this morning. That was pretty naughty.
Okay.
We had sex with another couple yesterday evening.
Okay.
That was pretty naughty. What else?
She was getting her arsehole eaten out for quite a while that night while I was having sex with the guy's wife.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Great. How did it make you feel?
Oh, it's fantastic.
And what else you got planned for this weekend?
We're hoping to DP.
Who's hoping to DP?
They want to DP me.
How do you feel about that?
I'm excited.
Have you experienced that before?
No, it'll be my first time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go slow. Use lots of lube.
We've had plenty of anal sex, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, good luck, and we'll ask you again tomorrow how it went.
Touch base again. Perfect.
And if you're walking funny, I'll know what happened.
I won't be walking funny.
This is the least uncomfortable I've ever been talking to a member of the clergy, I have to say.
Thank you.
So, who are you and what naughty deeds have you been up to so far?
Oh, I was tied up yesterday.
And how did that make you feel?
It was nice for the first time, nice.
The very first time you got tied up?
Yes.
And did you get spanked or flogged?
Spank with the glove. Electric shock.
Did it turn you on?
Yes. Yes, yes.
And are you going to be looking for more of that?
Yes.
Another honest soul corrupted? So who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Avery, and I'm working the bar.
And what's the weirdest thing you've seen so far this weekend?
None of this is weird.
What's the most interesting thing you've seen?
I have to tell you, I'm looking forward to the Great Canadian Dildo Race later. That's really why I'm here. That's what I've been waiting for.
I want to see the naked rafting. I gotta say my curiosity's piqued on the naked rafting.
What about you, sir? Hanging out with all these naked swingers?
It's a great thing to be working, that's for sure, to make money.
So do you fight to get this spot or fight not to have this spot? I'm just curious.
When you work here, as long as I have you, you get some spots when you need them.
So it's a perk of...
It's a great perk, that's for sure. Best weekend to work.
Carry on, and thanks a lot for your service. Hello, who are you and what are you doing here?
I am here with my wife, enjoying a nice escape from the real world.
Okay.
And what does it entail? Here at Valentines in Niagara, there's a lot of very like-minded people who are enjoying a little freedom from the usual expectations of society. It's very nice to be free and be naked and to talk about things that are normally taboo.
What's the naughtiest thing you've done so far this weekend?
Well, a master bondage artist hog-tied my wife from a suspension loop. So while she was hanging there, I made her squirt on the floor while she sucked our lover's cock. In front of about probably 50 people. A fantasy of hers was fulfilled. It was great. So we've had a great time. There's 6 of us really who are very close, and we're all staying. We're all having a great time together, and we're polyamorous with each other, and we're enjoying the company of other like-minded people.
That's awesome. Good job. So, who are you, and what dirty deeds have you done so far?
My name is Nikki, and I was a bad girl last night. I had too much to drink. I had sex with somebody who was not my husband.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes. I had sex with a girl. I actually used my strap-on dildo.
Oh, no!
On her, and I fucked her. And then I fucked her in the ass with it.
Oh, my!
Oh, my is right. And then, that wasn't enough. I took something and shoved it up the guy's ass, because that was fun, too.
It looks like you were having fun yourself there.
Well, I was a bad girl. But
awesome.
I'll be good tonight.
No, you won't.
No, I won't.
And you got spanked.
Oh, I did. I got spanked. I'm a little bit bruised. Oh, I got tied up and suspended today, hanging by the rope. That was awesome. Fun. Good times.
Next to the pool.
Next to the pool. Yeah.
That's awesome. And how are you going to top all that?
I don't know. I have to see. Probably a big orgy.
That sounds like a plan.
I think so.
Go find me afterwards.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
So we are back, as promised, for the spankings. Let's see. Lean, hold on to this. You ready?
Ooh. See, that's a nice one. Okay, my ass is gonna be red. Look at that. Ooh. That's so cute. Thanks.
Beautiful.
That was awesome. Thanks.
Welcome. How are you doing there?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Doing fine.
Good.
Enjoying the view.
Yes.
So what's being done to you?
Angela is sucking on my nipples while I'm lying on the floor.
How does it make you feel?
Honestly, whenever blast. Whenever somebody sucks on my nipples, it makes my tongue ticklish.
Oh my god. May I?
Can I join?
Okay.
Luscious Labs with Professor T.
We're here talking to Steve, and I can tell you from personal experience, I tried one of his Rock Max inhibitors last night, and I was certainly hard for the whole night. And I had managed to be able to use my hardness very well last night. No stomach problems, no head problems.
Yes, Stamina Max actually is a all herbal, all natural male enhancement pill, and it's very, very effective. As you mentioned, it has none of the side effects that you typically associate with some of the other male enhancements like Viagra and Cialis and those type of things, the prescription ones, partly because it is all natural. It is all natural, and it's all herbal. It's based on a 500-year-old Chinese formula. The price on them is very, very reasonable. It's a lot less expensive than Viagra or Cialis. I encourage you to get in touch with us, Stephen, with a PH, at jsireps.com. It works out to be about $3 a pill.
Wow, for a good hard-on, that's a cheap hard-on.
That's a cheap hard-on.
Pretty
That's
good.
exactly right.
So are there any side effects or any interactions that people need to be aware of?
The only side effect we've ever found is that what this pill does, it stimulates the pituitary gland. And sometimes if your pituitary gland has not been working well for a long time, been a little lazy, you will feel a little pressure or a little achiness from that, but that only lasts the first 1 or 2 times that you actually take the pill. But again, that's a minor side effect, happens to very few people, but I do mention it just so people are aware of that. It's been a miracle in my life and in many people's lives.
Alrighty, so it's Stamina Max, and we will put the links in our show notes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk with you.
Alrighty, we are live.
Live?
Live, more or less alive.
Are you alive?
I'm alive.
I'm fairly alive.
The captain's alive.
I'm alive.
Doing our bedcast at Valentines in Niagara.
It's a very romantic place.
It is.
Yes. What was romantic about it?
I think just being able to come to one of the 7 wonders.
Yes. The falls.
The falls. Just being at the falls was beautiful.
The frozen falls.
The falls were amazing. We
and the light.
We did it during the day, and we got to do it at night with the lights. And that, I found that really surreal.
Yeah.
Like, that was very, very nice.
So we did our sightseeing day. We went to the falls. We went up the Skyline Tower.
That was great.
We had lunch in the revolving restaurant.
That's the other thing that's romantic. I mean, usually it's one of those places that are fully booked. But I think our timing coming here in the winter.
It was perfect.
It was winter.
It's winter, right? Driving around with all those Christmas tree lights and all the decorations
nice.
Down by the
Magic.
falls.
We were the only ones at the falls that night.
Yeah, we had private restaurant.
So I would recommend coming here for a Valentine's weekend.
Well, we did.
Wouldn't you? I recommend people coming here.
In the wintertime, I think it's a nice time.
And this event was great.
Yep.
So what about the event? Valentine's in Niagara.
Matt and his beautiful wife are really sweet people. And
Matt and Amanda are great.
They attract nice people.
And what they say beforehand, they do have like tremendous attention for detail.
Yes,
they do.
Setting everything up from events to...
the speed dating.
Yes. That was fun.
Yeah, that was great. And you know what's nice too is how calm they are.
They are very calm.
They're very calm. They've got people doing what they need to do, and they really bring a nice buzz to it. I would have to say the highlight of this weekend was the 15-minute orgasm.
For you.
I agree, though. It was a standing room only. You guys rocked it.
Yeah,
that session
it was a great session. Everyone was so into it.
And it was so well taught, Captain, that someone was down here teaching it to someone else, doing it within half an hour.
Right. Captain, you did a great job of instruction.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was very relaxed.
And I did a good job of just lying there.
Do you know what
Professor,
I think?
you did an amazing modeling job.
A good introduction, and everyone helped out. You, John and Cindy, helping everyone get set up. And
touching pussies is okay.
Yes. But
touch yours. I'll touch
you know
yours.
what made it so good, I think, is that everyone wanted to do it. They were so interested in it. They were so willing to participate, and they were...
Oh, they couldn't wait. Once we set up those nests, it was like, if you're not
people were arriving early.
People arrived early.
Normally at events like this, people are like, let me get my drink first. I'll arrive 5 minutes later. Right?
Yeah, half an hour early.
We had like people 20 minutes before. Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
So this, you know, that said to me is that the swingers events, the sessions, when they're designed for couples,
people like that.
They love it.
People like it.
You know, it was really amazing to see the nurturing and the men wanting to learn how to deliver pleasure to their female partner as she just laid there, relaxed, received everything.
The energy was good.
Yeah.
I liked listening to all the different orgasms as they were happening all around the room.
Yeah, it was great. It was like, who's that? who's coming now?
You know. And for the listeners, it's not like a screaming orgasm.
No.
They are very
light, gentle moaning.
It is gentle moaning. Deep breathing.
Very sexy.
Yeah. The energy
Lots
is
of
incredible.
Yes.
Lots of mms.
So the women certainly enjoyed it. I don't know how the men.
Oh, they did. You just talked to them, and they were all plugged in and connecting with their partner and connecting with the other people in the room. I know I did. I just took it all in.
Yeah, it was great.
It was.
And then we had some very good times in our feminine dominance workshop as well.
Yeah, I was actually surprised we didn't get a larger turnout, but I was too. I was glad that it was a smaller group
because the group kind of bond. Well, everyone relaxed.
Everyone relaxed. They were getting anxious when we said they were going to stand up and do the Queen's Walk. All of them got this look on their face like, oh my God, no way.
But then they were into it.
They had so much fun during that.
The walking was fun.
I did not feel prepared. I should have had more interaction. So
You did
I
so
talked
much.
too much. No, I should have
You
taught
did
them
the
how to
tie,
flog.
you showed the Well, yeah. So
I should
next
put the floggers in their hands.
We're going to have them choose some kind of impact thing, whether it be a flogger or a prop, so everyone goes to the table at the beginning and picks their instrument of choice. And then they can practice with those. Because I think a lot of people don't get a chance to hold that stuff, right?
That's right.
There were 8 women.
That was a learning session.
Well, and I got to practice my Queen's Walk, which...
Oh my God, girl, you got a Queen's Walk. It was completely different than the night before.
It was.
Yes, she had the Queen's Walk.
Oh,
Last
really?
night, she definitely was showing off the Queen's Walk, and she was using her voice. Her voice got very seductive and quiet, and I'm like,
oh, neat. So you went within?
I did. When I go into instruction mode, I can pull it off better.
She pulled up that Porta Femme Dom.
I did. I channeled Midori.
You did. You owned it last night. Even I was like, hello. And the girls... All the women, they looked sexy. They were all putting their Queen's Walk on. They all were strutting it. They were finding it. It's always cold in the beginning when people are like, I'm supposed to do what with my hips?
And they're laughing. And they're like, how do you do this seriously? It is hard.
Did you guys do that in class when you learned it from Midori?
Yeah, we did.
It's fun when you get to giggle and laugh. And you were right. Girls only. They couldn't have done it if boys were there.
Yeah, so that's definitely...
Yeah, Professor was right on with that. It was good energy.
And then the event itself, I think, was pretty interesting.
Oh my God, the comedy show, the Yuck Yuck show last night.
She was funny.
Yeah, but all the events were good.
Yeah, so the weekend, everyone, it's a complete hotel takeover. And the way this hotel is set up, there's a pool area with rooms all around.
Very tropical.
Yeah, and it's sort of set up as if it was an outside resort, but it's all inside because it's winter, of course, so it needs to be. And then there's another section of the hotel with rooms. And they had a kinky playroom and a regular playroom, which we didn't spend any time in the regular playroom. But the kinky playroom was a lot of fun. And they had a dungeon master from Kitchener kind of in charge of that room.
Was that Bernie?
Yeah. And he was great. Like, he would invite people in and welcome them and encourage them to try stuff.
I like luring people in with free spanking.
Yes, you were good with the free spankings and the wand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the wand.
Spankings and zappings. People,
spankings, flogging.
The wand is interesting. People are repelled and attracted at the same time. It's like moths flying into the flame, you know?
Oh, and it is so hysterical. He was explaining. He was explaining it. I'm like, yeah, we use this. No, it's magic. It's the force. And people, what? The fun part is you can do things now. Now you're blessed. You have the force. You put your hand on it and not touch him.
And then
they totally freak out.
Right.
They're like, how long is this going to stay? I'm scared.
It is a little scary.
It is
like
scary.
Electricity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then we got a couple of people interested in flogging that hadn't been into it before.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
good.
good.
The night before, that couple that came in for the very first flogging, and then she came back last night and said, will you flog me again?
Yeah. And a couple of women at our session really discovered their inner dom.
Did they go to the dungeon afterwards?
Yes, and we're yeah. The
Good
couple
job.
we had dinner with, she was really wanting to learn.
She's a natural. I
She
saw it
is.
in her eyes.
Yeah.
She's got fire in her eyes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
She was flogging her husband against the cross last night.
Ooh.
You can tell.
And he likes it.
I think the best way to tell is look in her eyes when you tell them to spank.
Well, she's a good spanker.
Yes, I'm like, okay, she's a natural. You can see it. You
Oh,
can
really?
You can sort of fake it with a flogger, but you can't fake it with spanking.
No, and was she spanking her husband?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
And next time we see her, she's gonna be all in latex. She's gonna be that hot, sexy dummy.
I like Bernie's bag of tricks, all the stuff he'd gotten from the dollar store, the wooden spoon and the spatula. And
It's a great idea.
It is.
You don't
Because
have
you
to
don't
buy-
care if anyone walks off with any of that stuff.
Yep, it's not expensive gear. You can set up your own little kink parlor at home for your partner by just going to the dollar store.
Feather dusters
Feather
and
dusters
whatnot.
Spatulas and paint, wooden pudding.
Oh, yeah,
the
paint stirrers.
Stir
Yeah,
sticks.
just go to Home Depot and get some stir sticks.
Get them for free.
And I was working the room with the gloves last night.
That's good. You know what we missed is the
suspension.
No,
I
I
saw
didn't see
the-
that either.
No.
No, I was going to say the wet T-shirt contest.
Oh,
it was
wow.
going on, and they were doing it at the pool, and it was,
they
it
had
was so fun
guys with squirt guns.
in the pool.
Yep.
I'm like,
oh yeah,
Reverend Jon, you should be in there.
I was taking confessions.
So there was all that stuff, the wet T-shirt, the Mr. and Mrs. Tabota
I missed
thing,
that.
and the dildo across the pool
Yeah,
contest.
the dildo
and
race.
The dildo race. People walking around with trays of Jell-O shots,
Oh.
penis ones.
Oh my God, those
Yesterday
were-
you slurped one right off the tray.
It just popped in my mouth.
Then there was the comedian at 8:30, and then there was the dance that started at 10. Then the playrooms opened up, and they go till 2, and then from 2 till 4 was
They
a
did
pool party.
They did a karaoke and
Oh, there was karaoke. There's something for everyone.
Yes.
It's a great energy here. And then we met a bunch of people just chatting here and there.
Thanks a lot of butt.
A lot of sex.
What else?
You tried your walk for real?
Oh, I did try my walk for real. Yeah, on the stage.
It worked.
It did work.
Wow, did it work? Boy,
It did work. Yeah.
Professor T strut her stuff and
I felt like it was harder for me to do
Strutted.
it then.
a
I
very...
didn't feel as relaxed. I didn't own it quite the same way as I did. I hope I can recreate what we did in our session.
Yes.
You will. For real.
You go within.
That's true.
And I did help you, did I not? Guiding you.
He was a peanut
Did
gallery.
I not?
Professor T, you can't do it without a coach on the
No.
sidelines.
Well, I hope she can, actually, because I would rather not coach and just be able to sit back and take more of it in, even.
You just were trying to help me close the deal.
I was trying to
because I wouldn't have probably succeeded
Right,
without
and
your
did you
help.
close the deal?
I did.
Yes, with a nice young man and his beautiful young wife, and you brought them home.
Mm-hmm. She closed that deal.
You closed that deal, baby.
And Captain sat on the line with a bucket of popcorn.
Nuts and,
Better than a 5-star movie.
Oh, it was great.
You had a couple of candidates yesterday.
Yeah, a couple
did.
apparently.
Apparently, I had some admirers
A couple
last night.
guys. One guy was rubbing the inside of her thigh.
Did you notice that? That
Well,
he had
there was,
his
I don't
hand
know
up
which
his
guy
shirt?
it was, but I know that one guy was
it?
trying to fill you up the entire time, and then you had the tall guy afterwards,
Right.
who was hitting on you.
Which I didn't realize. I did realize the guy who had his hand up my skirt.
Really?
That was a subtle hit. And
No, nothing. I mean, he was already gone, so I wasn't about to, I'm not
But I
gonna
told
strike
you when
up.
I left
Well,
to knock yourself out
I
and
didn't
have fun.
want to.
Because I
I
did
don't
have
feel-
the fleeting thought of you bringing someone back to our room and waking me up.
Is that the fantasy that you were
That
having?
it was fleeting, but I was also trying to sleep. So.
but he wouldn't have
And I
complained if he
and I
came back.
didn't. I didn't want to be anxious or anything.
Yeah, but anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. I felt good.
The fun part was when we were explaining what we do, and we're like, oh yeah, so you only guys do kink stuff, and I'm like, yeah, we flog people. Yeah, do you only do kink? No, we fuck people as well. Oh,
Oh, good. What was it? Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, right.
It was late.
Was
it?
it?
Was almost 1:30, 2 o'clock. I was tired.
Yeah.
So the thought of,
It goes on late here. That's the thing. Is
late.
It's like Desire.
But
You've got the tropical setting here, like Desire.
I mean, gosh.
And then the party goes till 4
like
a.m.
Desire, that atmosphere of...
I miss the pizza.
Yeah,
I thought of the pizza a few times.
Oh, they should have a pizza oven at this.
Hey, you know what?
And
raccoons. You know what? We should
There are
recommend.
no raccoons.
Let's recommend that to Matt and Amanda. A pizza thing.
Or they don't even have to have that. Just order some pizzas.
Yeah.
Right. They would.
At a certain level,
like 1 a.m. pizza drop or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the pizza from Cancun Desire.
Yes.
Because the party goes on till 4 a.m.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The space here is awesome.
I love it here.
All around, the rooms are 2 levels, so there's 2-story rooms all around the pool, the party area,
And
the
it lends
dancing,
itself the same way at Desire
playing,
does. There's that area where everyone congregates.
There's that
right out here.
nucleus.
Yep.
Right outside your room.
I know. This is a good
It's great.
spot.
It is a good
This is
spot.
a great
It's a
hotel.
great spot to just people watch.
Yeah.
It is
Super.
prime real estate.
And it was so great that you guys flew all the way up here from
San
Francisco.
Francisco.
Thank you for
It's a great
coming.
experience.
Oh, good.
Great.
Do you think you would do it next year?
I'm going to bring decorations if I do it because everyone's
Yes.
windows.
Oh,
have pink
I went at the
hearts
dollar
and-
store down beside the grocery store here, where I
Yeah?
got the stationery. They had all those stick-on heart jelly things. It was a bit late. I thought we really want to decorate our
Yeah, I
room
would
today.
recommend.
But
this
next
for
year,
Valentines for
people decorate their windows outside their room because.
And you know what else is cool? Is how people put things out of their
They
room
put
so you
food
can
out,
eat.
like
The
cupcakes,
cupcakes
and
were still
cookies
there. Like she had more cupcakes, that nice little Christmas tree of cupcakes.
Somebody, it's almost like Burning Man where people donate services. Somebody, I think, brought a massage table with
I
a
saw that
sign,
over there. There was a massage table.
like use as you wish or something like that.
That's a great idea.
And I like the whole range of people from young in your 20s
Yes.
to
There's a lot of them.
50s, 60s.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little older at times. But I like the whole range. The whole gamut was a good range of people.
And then we met the Tantra couple who was doing the Tantra
sweet.
workshop,
Mhm.
Patricia and Mark.
Yeah.
So they wrote their 4th book. Super sweet couple.
Passionate partners or something.
And they are traveling all over right now.
Yeah. On a book tour.
They're on a book tour. So,
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up?
Yeah,
2 thumbs up. for me.
I would recommend.
We've already filled out our form for next year. We're coming back.
Good.
And I
So
think it'll
beautiful
be okay.
people
Yeah,
at
great
Valentine's.
people.
in
Very
Niagara.
down to earth, mostly.
Matt and Amanda, you do an awesome job.
Alrighty, anything else?
Nope.
That's a wrap for Valentine's in Niagara. Until next time,
What's your pleasure?
Okay, that'll do.
All names mentioned in this show are either fictional, taken from public record, or held by people who have given their explicit consent to be mentioned.
So, live from Valentine's in
Niagara.
Niagara. This is Bliss Bringers
Bringers,
and... What?
What's
What were we
your-
gonna-
Until
what-
next
what-
Until
what-
next
what-
time,
What's your pleasure?
Did you say Bliss Bringers suck?
No, no.
That's what
I said. I was gonna say, "What's your pleasure?" But then
I interrupted.
Yes.
Should we do
No,
that
you
one more time?
interrupted.